Good morning, welcome back to BT. Starting tomorrow, aspiring writers, book lovers, and poetry fans will have their wishes come true as the Thin Air Writers Festival kicks off. And here with what you can expect this year, Festival Director Charlene Diehl. It is a huge thing every single year. Let's start with the gala. You got a very big name coming your way.
Yes, we are an international festival. It's not always easy to get international writers all the way to Winnipeg.
Right.
But we're very, very happy this year to have Eleanor Catton, who is a Man Booker Award winner and actually won last year's GG Award for her very big novel, The Luminaries.
Yep.
A lot of people will have read it, I think, because it got a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
It's
winning those two prizes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It'll get you a lot of attention.
So to get you in the door. Yeah, it's a very big novel. It's 832 pages, and it is gripping. It's interesting because, you know, most books really aren't built quite so big anymore, right? Because people's time is all short, but it's lots of little sections, very elaborate plot. She's young.
Amazingly young. 28 years old?
28. When she's winning this stuff,
yes,
right? It's like not like when she was writing it.
No.
They don't write 832 pages in half an hour. So yeah, she's arriving today, actually. So our writers are just beginning to arrive. It's a very exciting time.
Yeah, it's an incredible list of authors coming your way, and make sure you pick the program to find out some of your favorites or maybe your new favorite. Now, I want to talk too about, if we can, about what we have for aspiring authors. There's a lot of help, a lot of workshops, a lot of productivity when it comes to becoming published.
Yeah, you know, the thing for writers, it's like any kind of apprenticeship. You have to have a chance to see experts at work. And that's a kind of mentoring process. Mm-hmm. Plus, you need to be instructed. And so yeah, we've incorporated sort of PD sessions, workshops, writing craft workshops, both Saturday mornings. So is that 2 days from now?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 days from now.
If you lose track of dates, that's understandable. This is a big deal.
And then also one the following Saturday morning. So those are at the library. And the first one's about building character with a really high-level crime fiction writer. And the second one is about editing your own work by a professional award-winning editor and writer. Also
some really fun events coming our way. Let's talk, if we can, about the Poetry Slam. For people who may not have experienced this, how does a Poetry Slam work?
A slam is basically a sort of poetry contest, spoken word. So we have a slam on our final Saturday, a youth slam. So last year we sort of test drove it and thought maybe we'll get 10 or 15 people. We had a full house, so this year's like, okay, we're going to do this again. So there's a lot of great young spoken word artists in the city, 22 and under. So and anyone's welcome to sign up.
Think of it kind of like a battle of the bands with poets.
Kind of,
Is that fair?
yeah.
Is that fair?
So on our first weekend, Saturday night, we have this great show called Forwards, and it features the slam winners from this year. So our slam champs all perform their work. So you get to see how that form works. It's a 3-minute limit, and you can't have any musical instruments or props. Otherwise, you know, the world's your oyster.
Wow.
So that's really fun. And then that night, we test drove this a couple of years ago, a haiku death match.
Quickly, no one dies.
No, well,
but there are haikus.
It's
not figuratively.
Figurative
death.
They
all
drop
over the
off
place.
like flies. Yeah, there's two contestants at a time, and they all deliver their best 17-syllable nugget, and then the whole audience votes. That's really the thing about a slam, is that there's votes for, you know. Anyway, the death match, there's often not quite blood, there's laughter. The first time when I went to, I laughed so hard that I was hoarse. It's so much fun, and that's Saturday night.
And those are great examples of the fact that this festival is so much more than dusty old books.
Oh, we don't have any dusty old books.
No, although they do like dusty old books.
Well, maybe.
Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll put all the information, all the links on breakfasttelevision.ca. Going to check in on weather conditions. Here's Jenna Kahn.